Best in town.
You are now tuned in to Soon to Be Canceled podcast.
I'll do the
Fuck
voice.
you and
I'll
what
do
you
the voice.
fucking think. And goddamn, get ready to listen up. Open ears, bitch.
You are now tuned in.
What's up, everyone?
Habibi.
What's up, everyone? You are listening to the Soon to Be Canceled podcast. For those of you watching us on YouTube, also appreciate you. We're just having a good time, starting episode 1. You know, having some fun. This is my name is Raymond. This is Marcus.
Yo, let's get some hype in the chat.
Okay, there's
No,
no
this
live chat. but
This is gonna be our first episode. We took a whole day, a whole week of basically editing some previews, some little pieces of content because we had to get our audio fixed. We had to get the whole studio set up basically, and just getting ready to spit it out.
yeah, I'm glad you guys are here with us. This is going to be a long journey, hopefully, and we're excited to produce content for you guys. I think I speak for both of us when we say already we appreciate anybody who's followed us and or who has showed us any kind of support, anything like that. Fucking awesome. I appreciate the fuck out of it myself because, you know, we won't forget who helped us and who supported us from the beginning.
And if you're a hater, bring it on, brother.
I mean, we already lost our first follower, but it's fine. You know, shit happens. We know who it is. You know who you are. It is what it is.
No, but this podcast started here pretty recently. We were actually in discussion for about a year, and Raymond over here, he was basically the talent. He hit up some dudes, myself. We're just talking about things, but it never came into fruition. We were more towards YouTube, more towards doing dumb shit because of the time of COVID and people not really having anything to watch. So we know we could blow up easily. But a year went by.
Pieces didn't fall together.
Exactly. And then I hit up Raymond again because I got back into streaming because I did quit for a bit, but I got back into basically social media. And then I hit up Raymond and I was like, bro, you know I'm about it. You know I'm ready for it. Let's fucking bring it together and actually make it happen.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Marcus hitting me back up, I kind of gave up on it, to be honest with you guys. I was excited. I really thought we were even going to get that previous idea going, me and a couple of my friends, including Marcus, obviously. But, you know, shit happens. Some people weren't as committed as others. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy that we got this going. This is even better. To be honest with you, I preferred to make a podcast in the end anyways. It's something I've been wanting to do. It's something I know Marcus has been wanting to do. We've been talking about it for a fucking long-ass time. And I'm just really thankful he hit me back up and was committed enough to do it. And here we are, starting episode 1. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Raymond, a.k.a. Ray in the Bay. So I'm a carpenter on my spare time, a.k.a. Jesus' work, the Lord's work, you know what I'm saying? So
Building that yacht?
I build shit all the time. They can call me a.k.a. the Bob the Builder. But, you know, I have a good time doing it. And it's just something I love to do. I love to figure shit out. To be able to build shit. I've already built shit at my house because of the things I've learned on the job and shit like that. It's pretty fucking awesome. I've built shit for other people. You know, it's dope. People that I, you know, care about. They ask me, you know, hey, can you do this shit for me? And I say,
Eventually you'll build the studio or what?
that's not a bad idea. Actually, that'd be kind of dope if I got to build our own studio. That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
But what about yourself?
Me? All right. Well, goddamn better, okay?
Oh yeah, so thank you for your service. And anybody in the comments, make sure you thank him for his service.
No, you guys are cool. Appreciate all the support.
Thank him for his service,
It is what it is. I did my time. Did 5 years. Got out. I'm going to school now. And basically pursuing what I want to do, which is living my goddamn life. How I want to live it, basically.
Would you consider yourself an influencer?
No. Honestly, an influencer, I'd say, is at least 10,000 followers or more.
I mean, you're halfway there.
But I mean, I influence a decent amount of people, but it feels good, you know, to just get your like ideas, your flows, and just how you are as a person out there.
That's why I'm honestly glad we're doing the podcast. To be real with you, it's just like something also I've thought like in the future anybody can look back at. My great grandkids can look
time
back
capsule?
at. You know, seriously though, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody can look at it and, you know, kind of get a gist for who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be talking a lot. It's gonna be basically
these
what
fucking boomers.
In the future, yes. But right now we ain't boomers.
iPhones with the iPhones 10s. What?
That's a good point. What do you think technology is gonna be like in the future?
Elon Musk has Neuralink inside of his brain. Check it out, bro. They got a video of him on a podcast where he's reading a script. Basically, it looks like he's reading. His eyes are moving left and right, and it looks like he's fucking reading. He is the creator of Neuralink. Who better to test Neuralink better than himself?
I hear you, but he even said himself, let's test it out first. Let's make sure it works first. So I appreciate your enthusiasm and your optimisticness about it, if that's even a word. But I think he's also just on some other wavelength. That guy's so fucking smart. He his brain don't work the way our brains work.
Yeah, of course.
His
not.
eyes
He's a
when
genius.
he talks, I feel like he's not. His eyes
He's
aren't even
fucking
really,
reading 10201.
Yeah, I feel like he's not even looking. You know what I'm saying? He's just like. But I mean, who knows? Who the fuck knows? I would love to maybe one day get so big that he comes on our show. How awesome would that fucking be?
That'd be dope, dude. I mean, my grandpa works at Tesla. I'll put in the email.
I know. I mean, fuck. We're still waiting to hear back from him from that first little pod. But other than that, that's a little bit about ourselves. We met back in high school.
This guy was a
Quit burping in the
crackhead.
mic.
This guy was a crackhead.
What does that mean?
This guy was the menace of society in the fucking classroom.
Okay, but still,
Him
crackhead
and-
is a bad term.
Him and Muscle Shark.
Shane,
Him
he
and
doesn't
Shane.
give a shit.
Him and Shane. They'd fucking ruin the teacher's day every day, bro.
Honestly, Miss Lewis loved us, dog. She loved
Bro,
us.
she quit teaching that year, didn't she?
Did she?
I think she did.
No, because I'm pretty sure I went back and she was still there.
I don't know. I know she
Yeah,
left.
because
for sure.
because she was there for our junior year. I think she was there for 100% for our junior.
I
Because
don't
I was,
remember,
or
but-
no, sophomore year. Because I went back and when I wasn't attending Pioneer anymore, but I went back because I would sneak
But
on,
I just
sneak on
remember
the
you
campus.
guys not giving any fucks in that class. It was funny as hell.
Yeah, we'd come late all the time, come up with excuses. We would just say we were in the bathroom, had a little deucey deuce. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is the teacher gonna say? You can't go to the bathroom. You can't go number 2. Shit happens.
Yeah, but we met in high school, and
and here we are. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate anybody who's watching, anybody who's listening. Appreciate the fuck out of it because we wouldn't be anything without you guys. And we know we're just starting out. And
if you guys enjoy the content so far, be free to hit that subscribe button
yeah,
and that noti bell. You get notified when we go live. And we're probably gonna be putting out video at least once a week. We're gonna shoot for once a week, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna try. I mean, I'm definitely be putting out clips, a lot of clips on Instagram, putting out funny shit on TikTok.
Yeah, we definitely we still need to make a few accounts at the moment, but by the time hopefully we have this posted, we're definitely gonna have all of our accounts set up and have that all out of the way. And just so we're clear, we love you guys.
And fuck you guys. Good cop, bad cop.
No, yeah. So we've had a bunch of people hitting us up. When are we gonna post our video? When are we gonna have a first episode? And really, it's just we had to go with the sound and how make sure we're sounding.
Because audio
all
is
right.
a bitch.
Yes, it is. I didn't honestly coming into this, I didn't think it was that big a deal. I didn't realize how much fucking effort it actually takes. But
He thought you just turn on the camera and film. You gotta do. I got a whole fucking studio in this bitch. I
This-
told him I had the juice.
Mr. Editor over here, he's definitely putting in the work, and I appreciate it. I really wouldn't know what the fuck to do if it was up to me. And
No, you're gonna get
figuring it
you're
out.
gonna get your taste, and then you're gonna have more respect for editing because it's a process.
I already do, seriously. And I think that a lot of people have been asking when are you going to post, and it's not like we don't want to post our first video or haven't wanted to, but we got together the first day and just realized most of our time was setting up audio and making sure everything worked out that way, because we don't want to sound fucking all distorted and whatnot or echoey. And yeah, we're glad
We're for sure gonna push for this, but we do have our own lives, so I know he has to fucking work. I know he has to support his family,
Yeah.
his wife.
Well, I'm not married yet.
Motherfucker's tied down.
I'm not married yet, but eventually for sure. Yeah, I definitely have a little family going, and I'm happy as hell with everything going there. And what about you? What about your
Yeah.
romantic life? And you were married, right?
Yeah, I was married. I got a lot of bullshit. If
How
you guys
old were
want
you
to
when you
spit
got
on it,
married?
I was 20.
And how was that?
Dude, it was horrible. No, being
Okay.
married was dope. I was married for a year.
For a year?
Yeah,
Exactly a year?
exactly a year is
So
when
you
it
broke up on
fucking-
your anniversary.
No, it was kind of it's a fucking fog, bro.
You got a divorce?
It's a fog, dude. I don't even know if I'm fully divorced, dude. Like
Okay, and-
it should be done. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's the military. It doesn't fucking count. Okay, you get married in the military because you want a house. You want to get out of the fucking barracks.
The fact that you even admit that is pretty humble.
I mean,
pretty dope.
you could look it up. It's common.
No,
it's
yeah, and I see when you post memes and shit, like clearly that's memes from other people posting because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably a common thing. But it's just, I feel like at the same time, a lot of people don't want to admit that. You know, a lot of people will like, oh, you know, whatever, but not, and that's pretty dope that you don't, you know, you're being honest, you're being truthful, and that's the whole point of this fucking podcast. Be honest, be truthful,
Yeah.
not lie to our viewers. You know, tell everybody how.
I got
we
a kid
feel.
too.
You got a kid. How old is she?
She's 6 years old.
That's honestly, dude, that's dope. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
25 and I already been through a whole fucking 40-year-old dude's life.
Hey man, I got a step kid and she's 13 years old, so
Oh shit,
I guess I'm winning that race.
that's good.
But
Gotta take her to school every day.
well, right now we're in COVID, so nobody's going to school. We're all.
Oh, dude, I
fucking-
know.
we're all
I
doing
literally
online.
haven't seen the daylight in fucking probably 6 months.
Is that because you just don't want to go out? I feel like you're not that much of a social guy other than online. You're a social media guy, but I feel like you're not really too social when it comes
What
to
do you mean?
going out.
I mean, I fuck with the gym, but the gym's closed, dude.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
ass.
well,
What do you think about the gym getting closed? Like,
I
I
think.
mean, I
well,
can tell you work out.
Well, I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about. That was actually another one of my subjects is COVID, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just everything to do with COVID. It's just like, does it really need to be shut down? Does everything really need to be shut down? And,
Hell
and
no.
what? And to me, my whole
It's a
biggest
goddamn flu.
my biggest thing though is not even that. My biggest thing is how is one state shut down while the states next door to them could be open? Some of them are open, some of them are closed. It's like,
Yeah.
how are we not united as America, the United States?
Dude,
and
we're
all-
separate as fuck.
That's what I don't understand.
That's
I really don't get it.
that's what they want. They want us to be separated.
Who's they?
The motherfucking people up there.
No,
I'm
seriously-
telling you, bro.
seriously though.
Dead ass.
I feel
But-
like nowadays everybody's. It's like their goal to find somebody that they.
Why do you think
disagree
everybody's
with.
leaving California? Joe Rogan, Elon Musk.
But at the same time, where did Joe Rogan move to?
He left to Texas.
How's Texas doing right now?
They're doing dookie right now, but that's because they have 3 fucking inches of snow.
Yeah, but even then, their houses are caving in with 3 inches of snow.
That's true.
You know, you
But-
wonder why those houses are so goddamn cheap.
That's fact. That's fact.
If I built that motherfucking house,
I
it
mean,
would
I
be
wonder
caving
what
in.
would happen if they fucking did the same thing in California.
To be honest, probably the same thing because it's really, I mean, it's about the way your roof is set up when it comes to snow.
Oh shit, we got carpenter right here.
You
I
know,
forgot.
yeah, real quick side note: if your roof
Quick fact.
is like this, like a normal house in California and Texas, anywhere it's not used to snowing, you collect snow. That's why when you look at like a Wiener Schnitzel, it's built like that. But that's because that's the style of the homes that get snow. So the snow can't collect. It just falls the fuck off the roof. That's the point of that house. That's why houses are built like that. The more you know. I really don't feel like we're united. You know, I feel like when there's like major wars, we become united because we all have a common enemy. But when we don't have somebody to hate on, we hate on each other. We find reasons to hate on our neighbor.
Well, we're hella bored.
That too. Seriously.
We're bored and fucking people are ignorant as fuck.
Let me ask you something. Did you vote?
Did I vote? Honestly, I didn't vote. No.
I didn't vote.
I mean, honestly, to be personal, I don't want to get political. Well, I don't give a fuck what you guys think. You guys can tell me whatever you want in the comments. But I think the electoral system is fucked. Like, your vote doesn't matter unless it's a goddamn fucking vote on a prop.
That's my thing. Is I truly feel like, your vote shouldn't be based on state or anything like that. I think your vote should be your vote, and at the end of the day, whoever got more votes or whatever prop got more votes, that should be the winner. You know,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be based on your state and electoral and all this bullshit because it's like, so in a place that's, you know, a Republican state versus a place that's Democratic state, how does it feel to be the person that's the opposite side for that state? You clearly feel like your vote doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're voting against that, you know, I mean, if you're voting for it, then obviously, yeah, you're going to vote for it and you're going to think I'm voting with my people. But to me, it's just like, one, I didn't want to vote because of, I don't really believe in all that like that. But two, it's just like, I truly didn't like my options in
Hell
the
yeah.
la- in the
Fuck
last,
no, dude.
even the last couple of elections. I don't like my options. If you really ask me, Bernie's my man. You know what I'm
Bernie?
saying?
Bernie,
Bernie,
want
baby.
free college, bitch? I fucking did
You don't
5
want free
years.
college?
I did 5 years for that free college. Fuck out of here.
And how'd that work for you?
Good. I'm fucking chilling
Where
right
did
now.
that college get you?
Right here with you, bro. It's bullying.
But you get what I'm saying, though. It's just like, to me, it's just like, Yeah, maybe Bernie had some views that might have been a little unrealistic on some things, but also he's explained why some other countries they do the same thing where they offer free college or free medical,
Yeah.
and they just add it towards taxes. California has some of the highest taxes.
Oh yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
So
I need
you-
to move out of here. Dude.
You go to a
Like,
place that doesn't have the higher taxes.
I need to move out of here.
They raise their taxes to California taxes. It's the same shit.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Fucking.
To me, it's just like we pay taxes. We pay insane taxes to say we could pay a 2% or 3% more tax, and it's gonna give everybody a free fucking college. Like that sounds worth it to me. I already pay fucking high taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I need to get out of California. I mean, I don't know. What about you? You trying to stay here?
I want to get out of California, but at the same time, you go somewhere else and you're not gonna get paid as much. You know what I mean? We get paid so much in California because they know we have to pay so goddamn, or at least me. With
You
my
don't think
job.
you'll get paid more in fucking?
I know for a fact. I can go to goddamn Modesto and I won't be getting
Oh,
paid
hell
nowhere
no.
near. But I'm saying, even in California, just another city that's a couple miles or a couple hours away,
Yeah, yeah.
you get paid shit compared to what you get paid over here for what I work. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't want to work over there. I would rather work over
What's the
here.
fucking slums?
The Bay, not even that. Yeah,
You're still paying the shit taxes though.
true. But you're not making as much. They're not taking out as much. The way people say it. I truly don't give a fuck when it comes down to it with taxes. It's like, whatever, take whatever the fuck you need. But why are we paying high taxes in California and our roads are shitty?
Yeah.
Why is there a pothole in every
Where the fuck
fucking
is this
corner?
money going to?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything really, when it comes down to it, it has some corruption.
Yeah.
Whether it's a lot of corruption or a little corruption, it fucking happens everywhere.
Fucking Illuminati, bro.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you, there's people
You know?
behind the motherfucking ceiling. You
And
don't know.
I
But
don't-
enough about
Yeah,
fucking politics.
Let's get out of
We got
politics.
a good amount of politics. So
Yeah. But real quick, are you gonna get the vaccine? Have you gotten the vaccine?
Oh shit.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Have I got the vaccine? I had COVID. That's my vaccine.
You tested positive? You for sure
I
had
tested
it?
positive for COVID, bro.
You took a test.
I did.
Wow.
Okay, so basically, guys, I worked at Toyota, okay? Toyota dealership. It was fucking dog meat. I hated it. I hated every day of it. If you're in sales, I have a lot of respect for you, but dude, a lot of people in sales are fucking snakes. They are snakes.
But that's the job. That's like saying a
No,
fighting
okay.
promoter is a snake. Yeah, it's his fucking job to be a snake. He needs to make the sale. He needs people to buy, and that's the end of the.
Well, I'm talking about
bottom line.
like, hey, there's no camaraderie. Everybody's out to fucking get one each other. Like I'm about, commune.
right
coming
especially
together
being
and
with your
working
background in the military.
Well, yeah. So it's kind of a fucking pain in the ass for me. But like I said, if you do it, I respect you for sure. But I hated it. I did it for a month. I was grinding my ass off, fucking 10-hour days, 12-hour days, and dude, the amount of salespeople to customers were fucking ass. Like every customer, every salesperson literally had their own lane. That's how many salespeople there were out in the front.
yeah.
They had their own lane for waiting for a car to drive up and be like, "Oh, hey, I think I want a car. I don't know."
And then you gotta see, like, is this person legit or are they
exactly.
just
You
fucking
have
shopping
to
around?
fucking
Window
see if they're
shopping.
shopping, bro, and it's a lot. It's a pain in the ass, but
But at
It
the
was-
same time, that's the job.
that's the job exactly.
That's the fucking job you're getting into.
and it wasn't for me.
and you got out of it because of that.
So what I did was, I told them I was exposed to COVID. Waited 2-3 weeks. They hit me back up. They were like, "Hey, what's up? I need you back." And eventually, I got COVID. I don't know if that was a jinx, a fluke in the system, but I got COVID. Went tests for it, and then
So I think I had it. I don't know for sure.
you
I
never got tested for it.
No, because I'd rather just say I had it. than
Did your
get-
taste go away?
No, but I was like straight getting hot sweats, like all crazy. I was hot when I should have been cold. I was cold when I should have been hot. It was just a crazy headache for like a good maybe 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
And that was like early when COVID was just hitting around. But at the same time, I take BART. And for those of you guys who don't know, that's Bay Area Transit.
Motherfuckers sitting with the people that throw their shit.
But hey, honestly, I'll tell you right now, BART improved because of fucking COVID.
Oh, yeah.
It's not packed anymore. Everybody's scared to take it. I feel like I already had it. So what the fuck do I have to worry about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I lost my taste, but the reason, like the way I lost my taste from COVID was my sinuses were so clogged. You know when you can't, like, when people take shots, they close their nose
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
can't taste?
Or
That's
anything,
basically
yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
how
lose,
long was
like,
that gone
actually,
for?
probably like a week. I don't know. It lasted about a week.
But see, that's the thing is everybody experiences it differently who does have it.
Some people don't even have symptoms. My brother had it. He
Exactly.
tested positive and he didn't have any
I didn't know
symptoms.
you had a brother.
Yeah, he's literally right next door.
But also what I hear from nowadays is now with the technology and the trial and errors type shit, they're figuring out that first shot gets you like in the 90th percentile 100% like safe that you're gonna be against COVID. So it's like, do you really need that second one, or are they just trying to push fucking more vaccines?
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know. And then there's 2 different types of vaccines as well.
But
And then
wait,
this is supposedly the first approved
But-
FDA by RDNA.
but wait. You said you already had COVID.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
But they are saying that you could get COVID twice. So do you want to get the vaccine, or are you not planning on getting the vaccine?
I'm not planning on getting COVID twice, so fuck a vaccine.
For us and our age, and we're clearly not out of
Motherfucker
shape.
thinking we're old.
Yeah, we're not out of shape either. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think like people like us don't necessarily need it, especially if everybody who's at risk, of like straight up real symptoms gets the vaccine. Why do we need it? If it's the common fucking flu at that point, you know what I mean?
We don't.
Yeah,
I mean-
I was having hot sweats. I was out of it for like 2-3 days, 4 days, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's not like the end of the fucking world. It's the flu for me.
What it should be is, if you want to get the vaccine, get the fucking vaccine. And
Yeah,
if you don't want to get the vaccine, then
100% it should be an
fucking
option.
don't get it.
It should
Don't get
100%
That's
be an
it.
option. It's
should be
stupid
it.
if anybody has to do anything.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the fucking United States. At the end of the day, is
Goddamn Bill of Rights, the most illegal fucking thing in America right
everything
now.
should be most things should be a choice. Yeah, whether you, especially injecting something into your goddamn body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For-
saying?
for
It'd
sure.
be different if they fucking started enforcing it, which they're really not. They're not saying you mandatory have to get it. That'd be really weird. But at the same time, it's also like,
What do you think back in the day when they started COVID-19 shit and they were having talks of bringing out the martial law? Did you think that was gonna happen?
I mean, what do you mean talks about? For a minute, we were in martial law. You were literally not allowed to go anywhere before they
Yeah,
started.
but I'm
before
talking
they,
about
hold on,
legit.
before they started essential workers and that whole
Oh,
quote,
you needed a whole fucking
there was,
note, bro.
There was like 3-4 weeks where we literally weren't allowed outside.
you needed a goddamn note.
It was
saying, I am
insane.
an essential worker.
So to me, that was martial law.
Yeah,
How
but
can you tell me I can't go outside?
that's
Especially when COVID supposedly gets killed in the sunlight.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, above what, like 70 degrees?
It's like, and then they're closing down beaches. They're closing down parks. It's like, that's where it's not supposed to get transferred the most, but yet we're closing it down. Shit didn't make any sense. Honestly,
Hey, did you hear
it's
about
political.
how the goddamn governor of California?
dude, fuck that guy, Gavin Newsom.
You
like him?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No, you seen that meme where he's like, "Hey, I am the fucking governor of Gotham." You never seen that one?
I have not seen that meme, but
Okay.
at the same time, the dude's giving us laws and then breaking those laws
no,
himself.
what I'm saying, okay, yeah, fuck that guy. But
Retarded.
what I'm saying
I
is,
mean,
have you heard
special
about
needs.
how he invested in face mask companies right before he put out the mandate for
Dude,
people?
there's so much shit that's shady
It's
about
so
that guy.
fucking corrupt.
He shut down multiple wineries in California, almost all the wineries, legit like big wineries,
Yeah.
except the one he had investments in or owned.
What a fucking douche.
What are we talking about here? And then he shuts down restaurants and all that, but he got on
It's so
picture
corrupt, bro.
of a restaurant, and then he tried to like say some bullshit
Oh,
like,
is
"Oh,
that
it
the
was-
one where he has his mask off?
yeah."
and
It's like
shit?
he's sitting at a round
Yeah,
table with hella
yeah.
people, and then he tried to say, "Oh, that was outside." The picture don't lie, dude. It was fucking inside. It's so corrupt. It's such bullshit. It's all political in my eyes when it comes to that bullshit. Especially when I mean, it's basically Democratic states are the ones that are closed down.
Yeah.
Republican states are the ones that are open. I don't care which is which. I just think, how do we have different?
I'm
if
a
we're-
free goddamn
if we're
man.
all-
Let me
not
go to the
even that.
goddamn gym.
Not even that. If we're gonna all be locked down, how are we not all locked down? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. Even nowadays,
It has to do with the
it's-
numbers.
Even nowadays, it's by county. Your county can be like, "I'm cool with it," and your other county can be like,
Bro.
"No, we're not doing restaurants right now." Like, what are we
Dude,
talking
when
about?
I was working at Toyota, before I wanted to be let go because of COVID, I was hoping. I was like, please shut down. I was like, please shut down.
It's really, it's insane to me how much this COVID shit, to me, has shown us how important our governor is. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Before I didn't give a fuck about our governor. At this point, anybody other than Gavin Newsom, that guy has clearly shown he's not with the shits. He doesn't even believe in what he says. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing with him in our lives? What is he doing?
You got
telling
that
us what to
slick
do?
back hair.
He's a good looking guy, but goddamn, does he not know what the fuck he's doing? He shouldn't be our governor. He shouldn't be anybody's governor. He shouldn't be telling anybody what to do other than his goddamn kids. Okay,
Motherfucker should invest in GameStop.
it's a whole nother side subject, but yeah, it's just really,
Bro,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's really fucking ridiculous.
I
And
mean, stocks are down bad right now. Are you invested in the stock market?
I'm not, and at the same time, I'm glad I'm not because I don't know shit about it. Do you know a single person that actually benefited from GameStop?
No.
I don't either.
I mean, that's only because that's like kind of more low key. It's it's in a Discord. People are already invested in stocks. People are already fucking following the trends and shit. And it was a kind of a meme. It started out as a meme.
I hear you. But at the same time, it's just like it might have started as a meme, but at the end of the day, it's
It
like,
fucking boomed. People made millions of dollars.
do you know him? Because
No,
I don't.
I don't know.
Okay, so then at the same
So what
time
are you
to
saying
me,
this is a fucking
no, I'm saying at the
a
same time to me, it
disguise?
might as well be the people who are already rich making the millions. Because I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
You don't know anybody.
I mean, if people got $20,000 to blow on a fucking option in stocks, they probably are rich.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people didn't really that were like just keen on it, make money, and they took it to Wall Street because clearly Wall Street had a problem with it. They fucking we need regulations.
Oh, yup.
we need new shit. It's like
As soon as
motherfuckers,
the little people are making motherfucking
you guys
money.
have been doing this for how many years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
All
you
of a
hear-
sudden now you guys take a little bit of a loss and you can't recover from that shit. We have to make new regulations where you guys never wanted those regulations. And I'm sure when they do make those new regulations, because they will, they're going to be regulations again only to the
The little people.
little man. You know what I'm saying?
so
Not
fucked.
not to the big guys. They're going to find a
It's
way
so
around it.
fucked, dude.
Real quick, side note. Seems like a lot of people are scared to be on our podcast.
Like who?
I don't want to name names, but it seems like people are like a little hesitant. There's only been one person so far who's been 100% down with it and is actually honored, by the looks of it, that we asked him, that I asked him to be on our podcast.
Can you name the name or?
Yeah, of course. That's my boy, Garish, a.k.a. Gagori.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Grigori is gonna be dope. We
Yeah,
just need
yeah.
a third mic.
I
Fucking
mean, Gagori's
Uh,
a fucking, he's a whole personality.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I have other few friends that want to do it. One of my friends in the Marine Corps, he was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel talking. I don't like being on camera. I'm like, bro, we're just gonna be here chilling, fucking shooting the shit.
At the same time, yeah, it's like,
It's not like it's scripted.
it's a conversation.
It's not like it's an acting scene. Like I gotta act here.
yeah, it's like,
I mean, I look damn good either
it's
way.
a fucking conversation, and the goal is to just have
Vibe,
fun with it.
talk,
Yeah.
fucking
Speak our truth. You know
shoot
what
the
I'm saying?
shit, and not give a fuck because fuck all you pussies out there. All right? No, I love you.
Not hate on our
Puppy.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Not
All-
OnlyFans,
all
but
four of them?
our OnlyFans.
All four of them? No, I'm
But no. So, what are your thoughts on Aliens?
if you're fucking watching, you're the goat. What do I think about Aliens? So basically, what I was saying is that documentary. It's pretty legit.
Which document? Do you know the name
I
of
don't
it?
know the name of it. I gotta figure it out.
Waste of
I'll
time.
figure it out and I'll post it in the description. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you guys ask for it. And basically, it talks about how these dudes, like yogis and people, like they will meditate. I don't know if you guys heard of the DMT drug. Have you heard of DMT?
Yeah, I mean, of
Okay,
course.
so have you heard of the stories that happened on DMT?
Well, I think first off, everybody experiences any drug differently. Whether
Yes,
it's
of
a
course,
fucking
but-
prescription drug or whether it's a fucking straight up hardcore drug.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody has different experiences, but yeah,
But
I've
if you
heard
do
many,
any
many,
research,
many experiences when it comes to some like that kind of shit with DMT for sure.
okay, so
Aliens.
what
I
I'm
mean.
saying is, yeah, aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, DMT will fucking. There's a lot of similar experiences while it comes to you're doing DMT and you fucking see these other entities.
Yeah, I've more so heard that it's like it kind of like opens you up that there's more to the shit.
Yes, I mean
Than
it's
than just
obviously
life.
it's gonna be indescribable because you're hallucinating and it's nothing you could describe because it's basically them going into
Right.
different dimensions, seeing things that they can't fucking explain.
You know what's funny is when I was a kid. Well, I'm still considered the most a kid, but when I
Motherfucker
was
old.
when I was younger, I would look up videos like, what does DMT feel like, or what on YouTube
Salvia
and
trips,
shit.
you guys remember back in the
That too,
day?
that too,
You
know what I'm
remember
saying?
back
I
in
would
the
look up
day?
all kinds of shit.
Salvia X4.
and it's just like at the end of the day, it's just like people, even though people would describe it, most people describe it differently. It's because at the end of the day, it's almost impossible to describe it. So nobody has the
Yeah.
real right description of it.
But what I'm saying is that there's trips of entities. There's all right.
But yeah, so anyways, when it comes to DMT, it's hard to describe what is what and say what it is. I think everybody experiences it different, like I said. But yeah, I've heard many people talk about it being an eye opener, if you could say. You know,
Third
what I'm
eye.
saying? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, to be honest, I think it's interesting. But other than that, I mean just off facts without any drugs in your system or having to take even people who never will take DMT. I think you could still go off different facts for aliens. That's what I'm saying. What are your thoughts on aliens?
So basically, that documentary talks about how they can meditate or like reach a different type of consciousness, basically a different dimension, and these aliens will appear. There'll be balls of light, or they'll just be a being of a different like wavelength that we can't possibly see or see in a very slight glimpse. Like they have a picture where it's like a slight picture. I don't know if the picture's fake because you can never tell what the fuck is real or not real anymore.
What do you mean a picture of what?
A picture of an alien. It's like basically kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it
especially
could
nowadays.
be flake. It could be fake.
Flake. Anyways.
Like, yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, anything nowadays, especially with technology, it's so hard to know
Yeah,
what's real.
but-
What's you ever notice there's no high def picture,
There's never a high def picture. There's never nothing. It's always fucking bullshit.
but at the same
it's so
time,
annoying.
do you know about that place that's a nuclear plant in Japan? That
Hiroshima or
no, that's a nuclear bomb that was dropped on Japan.
Motherfucker.
Hello, but no, it's a fucking nuclear plant that Japan has that's cooled down by the ocean water.
Oh,
being
dead
so
ass?
cold. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
The nuclear plant had some kind of crack. I'm not. It's been a while.
Are
since
we
I've
talking
read
about
it.
the one back the big explosion or fucking big
Exactly,
disaster
yes.
of 20 whatever?
Well, no, this has been a long time ago.
It's been like 2012. I was
Okay.
there right after. My friend was like, "Yo, you're gonna get fucking radiation poisoning from the ocean in Japan." I'm like, "Bro, come on.
Well,
I'm
I
probably
mean,
dying anyway."
it's been a little while since I've researched it or like read up again on it. But at the same time, when I was reading up on it, they couldn't figure out how to stop this shit from leaking nuclear waste into the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could be. I don't know.
So what they were doing was collecting as much as they could of it in these barrels
collecting as much as could
of the nuclear waste that was leaking into the ocean. They were finding they were being able to capture it in this fucking these
Okay.
barrels.
Yeah.
You can go on Google Maps and see images of before they had this meltdown and now, and then all of a sudden there's a field in Japan where these barrels are collecting because they don't know what to do with these nuclear waste. So they're trying to figure out how do we get rid of this fucking waste. They have came to a point where let's shoot it into the fucking outer space. Let's get rid of it that way because
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, where else are you gonna do with it? You can't do it anywhere on Earth because it's clearly not
It's
good
too
for
fucking
anybody.
radioactive.
Yeah, exactly. So they're thought let's shoot it into outer space, and then they thought, well, let's not throw garbage what could be in somebody else's backyard. What if we piss some other life form off, and now we're throwing trash in their yard and we're littering their space?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that just says to me, there's shit we don't know about.
But
Why are
what
they
are
so
the
worried about
odds?
that?
What are the odds of us letting go of a fucking trash can that size into the space?
What do you mean?
That's-
What are the odds? We shoot shit into space all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm saying, what are the odds of it landing somewhere else that has life? Or litter? When
Well,
you
that's
say
what that's
litter
what I'm saying though. Is we think what are the odds, but clearly the people who are higher up
Yeah.
know something we don't know.
Well, why have we not been back to the moon?
Well, that's different because we've been to the moon.
We've been to the
Supposedly.
moon.
I still don't know. If you watch some, that's a whole nother
That's some
fucking
fucking
subject.
such shit. They lost all the data. All the data
Not
on
even
how
that.
to get
Have
there.
you seen the interviews of the people that supposedly went to the moon first, and when they came back? Have you
Bitches
seen
are
their interview?
retarded.
No. Have you seen their first interview?
Mm.
They're like on a podium where they're getting interviewed by a bunch of fucking journalists or whatnot, and they're just like, "Yeah, it was fun."
No way.
Dude, look it up, dog. It's insane. Like, what are you talking about? You should be like, that shit was crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're just like, yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Bro, I was in 0G,
I'm telling you,
dog.
look
My
it up.
balls were fucking.
I'm telling you, look it up. They literally could
Swinging?
have. It'd be weirder if they had even less emotion. They had no emotion in that interview, and that is another
They're all
another
fucking sweating.
huge red flag.
People are watching me.
It's because they know they're lying.
Yeah.
In my eyes, they know they're lying. And at the same time, that's a whole nother subject because when we first went to the moon, we were trying to get to the moon before Russia. So
Fucking
I
space
kind of feel
race,
like we might have
motherfucker.
just faked it just so we could say we got there first.
Yeah.
I'm not
I mean,
saying
you gotta
we'd-
win the
I'm-
space race just so you fucking have a bigger cock.
Exactly. And I'm not saying we've never been to the moon. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying when they said we went to the moon first, a little skeptical. Look into it yourself. I'll never tell you what to think, but I'll tell you what you should think about. Okay? Put some thought into it. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions.
Well, have you heard about how Hitler
Hitler.
Hitler fled to Guatemala?
you want to get some real shit, there's a place in Argentina.
Okay, that's what I meant. Argentina.
He had a lot of scientists that knew how to do. They did some fucked up experiments on people. No done.
Well,
no
yeah, they have
denying that.
the.
But
What
at
is
the
it
same-
called? The treaty. There's a treaty that
Right.
America signed off on, so that all those scientists could come to America.
Not
Without
yeah, but at
any
the same
fucking
time,
penalty.
they all didn't. A lot of them fled first to other places, like a place in Argentina, I believe, where there's a town in somewhere in I think Argentina where there's an insane, absurd amount of twins.
What the fuck?
Yes, look into it again.
Okay, I think I've heard of it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they're saying some
And they're all
fancy
aren't they all
scientists.
fucking German?
Well, I can't confirm or deny that, but there's you can look into it. There's an insane amount of twins out of this town all of a sudden, but there's a fucking place. They have hella twins, and it's something that they were known for is doing some crazy ass Germany was known for at the time doing some crazy ass human experiments. And so what people think, I kind of think it too, not gonna lie. That motherfucker who knew how to do genetic modifying fled there, did some genetic modifying, and now all of a sudden there's all these fucking twins. It's just weird.
I mean, I think that would be legit. If I could have a fucking twin, another goddamn dread right here, bro.
I'm not good enough,
I mean, you're all right. You just got the bad hairline. I'm just fucking with you. Nah.
dude. Your hair. Look at your head.
I know, bro. My
It's
hairline's
flat-
going
it's
back.
flatter than the earth.
I got fucking grease in it,
That's
bitch.
for all you flat out earthers out there. I don't believe in that, but it was a joke.
Dude, have you not seen that video where the rocket shoots up and it fucking hits something?
Have you not seen the millions of videos where rockets shoot up and doesn't hit anything?
Bro, the rockets go sideways.
So you're gonna believe that one video?
No, I'm just kidding.
versus
I don't
the
know,
millions.
dude. I don't know. Science is repetition. You get burned by this fire.
Don't
It's
touch that
gonna
fire.
burn. Exactly. It's gonna burn you.
Right.
Repetition. That's
That's
how you
also
know it's gonna
life.
burn.
You touch this burning stove when you're a kid. You
Yeah,
learn
but what about the
hot
things
is
that
hot.
science can't explain?
Like what?
Fucking ghosts, bro.
Have you seen a
Fucking
ghost?
Me personally, I don't believe in ghosts. I've never seen a ghost, but I know a lot of people that have. The only thing I've done is play the Ouija board, and that's fucking scary.
I also don't believe that. I think our what we think as like the majority, and when I say we, is when we're believing a ghost, it's like we see paranormal activity. That bullshit clearly was all staged. We know that now, but I think there is, to a certain extent, life after death. I don't think it's just blank. I really don't.
No,
I
for
don't know
sure.
what the fuck happens, but I think there's something. I kind of don't believe in reincarnation, but to a certain extent, I don't fucking know. Maybe it
Okay,
is.
so this is what subject I wanted to get on.
You know why? Hold on, real quick. You know why I can disprove reincarnation?
Why?
There was less people when you go back in time, there's less people in the world. Further we get in time, the more people are.
That's,
so how can you
that's a
reincarnate
good- that's
the
a
more
good-
people?
Yeah, I understand that too. I think of that too.
Okay.
But what about the dude?
Fact discredited.
That's a fact.
Energy cannot be created.
Energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
You're saying
it's
energy
already
cannot
out
be
there.
created.
Yeah.
You're saying energy cannot be created.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to just read this. The first law of thermodynamics, also known as law of conservation of energy, states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Energy can only be transferred or changed from one form to another.
Exactly.
For example, turning on a light would seem to produce energy. However, it is electrical energy that is converted. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I just want, you know.
yeah. I
a
just
little
wanted to go over because you fucking had me second guessing myself.
You talking about
Oh
before
no.
that?
Okay. So what I
aliens.
wanted to talk about was it's called quantum immortality. Quantum immortality. Have you heard of it?
I'm not.
Okay. So it's basically this is what I feel. This is what I believe. I don't believe it 100%, but this is what I think could possibly be happening because I feel like, dude, our like humans, the fucking chances of us living, the chances of you being you and me being me is so fucking slim.
Are you talking about where
unreal.
it's simulation type shit?
Okay, yeah, but what I'm getting at is we've probably died before and our consciousness transfers to a different dimension. We'll probably be dead in that dimension where people will know us as, you know, we're deceased, but our consciousness transfers to a different dimension and we're living on in a different
Real quick.
a different sliver.
Real quick. You said, before we get crazy out of subject, you do or don't believe in aliens.
I do believe in aliens. I mean, dude, honestly, there's so much shit that we don't even know about. I'm just going to keep optimistic, but
I believe in aliens.
yeah.
I believe
Like,
that it's
what type of
impossible to
aliens? Do you
think.
think there's
If anybody believes that the universe is infinite, How can you say we're the only ones? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
If the universe is infinite, that's what I'm saying. You have different realities, different dimensions. There's fucking.
So you believe that there's like millions of you?
That's what I'm saying. That's the quantum immortality. I want to fucking like.
I don't know if I necessarily believe in the sense of where it's multiple versions of us. I don't know if I believe in that. I'm
Okay.
saying I believe that there's a different life form. Whether they're smarter than us, whether they're
Yeah.
dumber than us, I don't know.
I mean,
Whether
I
they're-
believe in that as
I don't,
well.
I don't even know if I believe that there's other humans in other points of life. I'm saying there's other living things in the universe. I can almost guarantee that. Even though I don't know shit about science, if what I'm saying we've learned from science is that it's infinite universe, that shit goes on forever. There's clearly other planets. There's clearly other things.
What about other dimensions? What do you think about other dimensions?
You're saying where it's like
Where it's
parallel,
like a fifth
parallel
dimension.
universe. Is what you're
No,
saying?
no. Like 3D, 4D, 5D. When I'm talking
You're
about
saying
that.
like different wavelengths.
Yes,
that we just can't
exactly.
hone
that we
in
can't
on.
see.
I think that
But they can see because they're above us, and then they can see in a different way.
that's more so where I think it's more so like where I get into death and spirits.
Yeah.
I don't think you necessarily die, but I think you go into a different dimension where the ghost, quote unquote, could be sitting right next to us. We just don't see him because we don't
Yeah.
have the fucking eyes to see him.
Have you ever done the? Was it when you sleep and you come out of body experience?
Kundalini effect?
No. What is that? When you touch your butthole?
You never heard of Kundalini?
No. Is that your butthole, bro?
No, it's where you. I'm pretty sure it's where you similar to that. I don't know if it's necessarily when
Similar to your butthole?
I don't know if it's necessarily when you're sleeping or not, but it's like when it's kind of like an out of body experience. I might be thinking of the wrong term when I say
It's not
Kundalini.
okay. Sleep. There's sleep paralysis, and there's an
I'm talking about when you just have an out of body experience.
yeah.
In general, whether you're sleeping, whether you're awake, because there's been
I
times
mean-
where I felt like I've had it actually, where I've legit felt like at one point, so far I can only think of one time in my life where I felt like I came out of my body and could see myself in a third person and the people around me in a third person when I know my eyes were closed, but I could see the room.
See, I get like that when I'm like super mad anxious.
But anyways, alien life, you know what I'm saying? Different life forms or whatever you want to call it. I believe in it. I believe we don't know enough about it.
We don't know jack shit about it. I mean, the fucking government definitely knows a lot.
Wait. So the government has still, I think it's like what, 3 months now? 4 months now to tell us everything they know about it?
On that the bill that Trump signed,
That was our stimulus, right? It was part of the stimulus bill.
something like that. The CIA has to let everything out on UFO fucking knowledge.
Yes, but at the same time,
They're gonna burn everything,
what does
bro.
that have to do with our stimulus? Why was that part of our stimulus?
Dude, why is part of anything, bro? The government.
Red flag number 1.
What?
Or I'm sorry, red flag number 1,000. Because there's so many things that the government has done that is super sketch.
Yeah, exactly.
JFK, inside job.
Fucking 9/11 inside job.
Facts.
Where is the goddamn plane that crashed at the fucking Pentagon, bro?
Not even that. Where's the pain why did Tower 7 go down?
That's facts.
Everybody knows about the Twin Towers. What about Tower 7 that was a couple blocks away that went down?
Jet fuel doesn't fucking melt steel beams, brothers.
Not even that, but jet fuel doesn't melt a whole plane that makes it just disappear. Not only that, if you look into where that plane that hit the Pentagon was, real suspect. It's supposedly
real small.
Not
real
even, no, not
fucking
even
small.
that. The files that got burned up in it, real suspect.
Oh, is
I'm-
it that $8 trillion of fucking of money that just disappeared?
They're just not even just money. I'm talking about like files that were about connections to our president and other people at the time.
Did you know Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent?
Yes, I do. And dude, okay, are we getting into this? Are we getting into
We
this
get in
shit?
the black hole.
Okay, because 9/11, if you really look into that shit, is super suspect. Super suspect. And I just think that at the end of the day, that's a clear sign that our government will lie to us
Facts.
to get what they need, which they did. They got what they needed. We fell for it as a country. At the time, literally 9/11, we were real young. Where we
Dude,
weren't.
you know what I
involved
did a
part
lot
it.
of looking at back when it happened? I was in the military. I was just fucking watching videos of it like crazy. But do you remember what happened in Las Vegas? the mass shooting, bro.
You're talking about recent?
It was like 2015, 2016, 2017.
Talking about during the concert where they got all shot
Yeah,
up?
dude.
Yeah, that's
That
suspect
shit
as
was
fuck, too.
fucking. That was nuts. There's
Super
shooters from
suspect.
different buildings. You could see literally
But
shots.
why is only one guy getting blamed for it?
one guy that's dead?
Exactly. They can't speak for himself.
Exactly.
Again, JFK. Why did Lee Harvey Oswald get killed by a mobster?
Dude, have you heard the conspiracy about JFK and
We're jumping around all over the place, but yeah, go ahead.
Why you
Sorry,
brought up
guys. Sorry,
JFK,
guys.
bro?
I know. Sorry, guys. The fact that people still think our government wouldn't do that or wouldn't lie to us is fucking mind-boggling.
Have you heard of
Especially when
MK
they
Ultra?
admitted to a lot of shit.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, I somewhat. Yeah, I mean,
It's
you can
when
refresh
they
my memory.
fucking
Sounds familiar.
practice doing mind control.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
give patients LSD back in the
Yeah,
70s.
insane amounts and shit.
Insane amounts of fucking LSD. It's like based off of that one show on Netflix, Stranger Things. They put them in a
Stranger Things.
sensory deprivation tank. You remember the girl that has superpowers?
11.
11.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she's one of the subjects.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's based off a different world, but it's based off of MK Ultra. That's why the government's controlling her, and she goes into that sensory deprivation tank, and that's when she gets her fucking superpowers.
Hmm.
It's because they would give the patients LSD like crazy, and then do different experiments with them, saying if fucking otherworldly or they could do some crazy shit.
Real quick. I don't want everybody to think this is what this podcast is only going to be about. Some crazy ass conspiracy theories. Okay, that's not what we're about. All right. You know, we're just, again, we don't plan what we're going to talk about. We're just going to fucking talk about it.
We're gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna get some guests on here. We're gonna get another mic and fucking shoot more shit and just speak what we want, speak how we feel, and fuck how you feel.
But at the moment, this is just our first episode, and this is what we want to talk about. This is
And
what
if
we
you guys are
happen to come
liking
up with.
it, hit that like button. Let us know you guys are still here. You guys are vibing out. Let me know.
And if you don't like it, we don't give a fuck. We're coming to an end of our first episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, we're going to be talking about different shit every episode. So whether you like this episode, whether you didn't, stay tuned for episode 2 is what I got to say. What do you got to say, Marcus?
What do I gotta say? What do I gotta fucking say, bro? I gotta say,
Are you
got-
Scarface?
yeah. Nah, hey, appreciate you guys. Hey, whoever fucking liked, followed the goddamn IG, did whatever you gotta do to support the boys, the bros, the motherfucking, yeah. Nah, appreciate you guys. Hey, if you guys fucking shared the post too, that helped out a lot. You know, you guys are the goats. You guys are the fucking kings, and we're gonna fucking. You guys are gonna be there when we blow the fuck up, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually.
Well, that's true.
We're gonna bring it into fruition. I believe into the law of attraction. The law of attraction basically states if you fucking want something more than you want to breathe, just as much as you want to breathe, it's gonna happen.
If you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, only then you will be successful.